It is now time for our feature presentation. Spoiler warnings. Alright guys, here's the one everybody's been waiting for. Most people's second favorite shark movie of all time. It's time for 1999's Deep Blue Sea. Sea.
Tell me, Mr. Franklin, have you ever known anyone with Alzheimer's?
No.
What if you could end all that suffering with a single pill? Give me till Monday morning, 48 hours. I'll give you results that'll skyrocket your stock price.
In the most advanced research facility in the world.
Wow.
Beneath its glassy surface, a world of gliding monsters.
A team of specialists is working against the clock.
Did someone order the fish?
On an experiment to benefit mankind.
Sharks never show any loss of brain activity as they age.
We're this close to the reactivation of a human brain cell.
But before they can save millions of lives...
Tell me I didn't see that. They recognize that gun.
It's impossible. Sharks do not swim backwards. They can't.
They'll have to find a way to save their own.
Just what the hell did you do to those sharks?
Did you feel something?
Jim and I use gene therapies to increase their brain mass.
What is that?
As a side effect, the sharks got smarter.
Somebody, please, tell me what that is. Go! Go!
And we're back. Me and Dwayne, we saw this in theaters, but not together because I was 5. And
I was like 24, so that wouldn't have been good.
But we did both see this in theaters. I remember going to see it with my parents. My dad, back then, would take me to go see fucking everything. So I saw a lot of cool movies back then. And I remember really liking this movie. Why was LL Cool J in like a fuck ton of horror movies back then?
He likes horror movies.
Does he?
Yes.
Okay. You also have Thomas Jane, who I really, really like.
I think Thomas Jane is a very underrated actor. I love Thomas Jane.
And then you have, like, what was his name? Michael Rappaport?
Yep, Michael Rappaport.
He's a comedian, I believe.
He does comedies.
Yeah.
Not a comedian. Not a stand-up.
Okay. I'm kind of, hit or miss on him. He's okay. Any other actors you noticed?
Oh, Samuel L. Jackson, maybe?
I forgot my favorite fucking actors in this. That's right. Samuel L. Jackson. And, boy, it's like everything he's in, every word he says, it's just like, I don't know how he does it, but every time he says anything on a movie, you're just like, you're really just involved. It's just the way he delivers his lines, like, you just listen to every word he says, like it's must-see TV every time he opens his mouth. And he just delivers dialogue the best probably ever. That's why he's my favorite actor. Just everything he says on screen is like, damn, this is perfect. I don't know. What you think, Dwayne?
I'm a huge Samuel L. Jackson fan. I remember him from a lot of movies, tons of movies.
Yeah.
I see a movie, it says Samuel Jackson's in it, I really think about going to see it. But yeah, Deep Blue Sea is a really good movie. I like this movie a lot. I said I went to theaters to see it. It's got Ada Turturro, who was on Sopranos. She was like the person in the Watchtower taking care of the taking care of the weather and all that and everything. And it's got Skarsgård's dad. He was the doctor that got his arm bit off.
Oh, yeah, I didn't know that was their dad.
Yeah, is it Stella Skarsgård? I think is his name. Stella.
I had no clue that was him.
He's in the Avengers. You know, he's a scientist.
Okay.
And then he was in The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo and a bunch of others. Yeah, I think it's Stella. His name is Stella Skarsgård, something like that.
Okay, cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah, and Saffron Burrows is the red-haired lady. That's the head scientist and everything.
Okay.
I've seen her in a couple movies too. That's why I remember her. So.
Now, in this movie, she has this research facility, and she's trying to help with Alzheimer's by like doing things to sharks to make their brain smarter. Now, in this one, they're not really dealing with great whites. I think they're dealing with bull sharks.
Makos.
Makos?
Yeah.
Okay. Mako sharks, and which is pretty cool. Everybody likes to do the great white usually. But they get super fucking smart, and they start planning things and strategizing, and they kind of throw the research crew for a loop. Samuel Jackson is he the one who funds them, or is he like work for the guy?
He's the one that funds them, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
He had a really cool story where he was a survivor of like a mountain climb excursion gone wrong. Mm-hmm. And he had a really cool story to him. And then you have Thomas Jane. He's kind of like the shark wrangler. He's the one who kind of like gets in the water with the sharks, and he's like kind of like he's like the one girl is like a knowledgeable about him, but he's like he knows how to handle him. And then everybody else is basically like a scientist, doctor. And then you got LL Cool J, who is a chef on the crew, and you don't really like get into much of him until like you get like one or two scenes, but really it's like the 30-40 minute mark is when he kind of starts being in the movie a lot more. Before that, he was just here and there. Once the plot gets going, he starts getting more involved in the story, which I like. And like the sharks start rampaging and like start flooding their facility, which is half underwater, half above water, I think.
Yeah.
And then everybody, of course, is at the bottom, and then they got to work their way up, and the sharks are coming in and tearing people up. Such a fun film. This is like the 4th or 5th time I've seen it. I fucking love this movie.
Yeah, it's Mako sharks, and they show a part where they feed it a tiger shark, and how they hunt it is they hunt it as a pack and everything to eat it and everything. That's pretty cool. Like you said, there's some good stuff in here, good actors. It's a really good story. Like you said, they're trying to find like not a cure for Alzheimer's, but maybe like something to help stop it or slow it down, and they genetically alter the shark's brains to make it, but then the sharks get smarter and everything. Like you said, it's like a storm hits, and then a helicopter crashes, and
a lot of bad luck.
A lot of bad things contribute to the facility start sinking and stuff, and then the sharks get in and they start attacking people and everything, and there's some good kills in it. And of course, there's one great kill, and we're going to talk about it. You want to talk about it?
Yeah, let's talk about it.
Okay, the Sam Jackson kill.
Yeah.
The FX on it is not great, but the concept of it is awesome, because you got Sam Jackson, probably the most well-known actor in the movie, talking about, all right, this is what we're going to do. And he's giving this scene where he's like, I'll tell you, this is what we're going to do. We're going to do this and this. We're going to do this, and we're going to get our asses out of here. And as soon as he starts talking about it, shark jumps out of the water, grabs him, and pulls him in. And you're like, damn, there goes the most major star of the movie. Get 8.5, about 45 minutes into the movie.
That's one great thing that I think, in my opinion, all 3 Deep Blue Seas did. There's one part of the movie where somebody you didn't expect to get got, and they did in all 3. I thought that was really clever. This one was Samuel Jackson. Also, another kill I love in this movie. So, at the very beginning, they're like, pull this shark up in this lab, and they're kind of like testing on it, and they put the shark to sleep, and everybody's happy. So it looks like their research it worked. Everything they wanted to do went through, and everybody's kind of celebrating. And then that doctor, the Skarsgård guy, is leaning down at the sharks, like is talking to everybody, and boom, that shark jumped up, bit his arm off. And they're like, oh hell! And then so they put him on a stretcher, and they have a helicopter team come in, and they pick him up in the air, and then like shit starts going wrong. And then, like, you know, the helicopter crashes. The guy, fucking arm bit off, goes underwater, and you think he's just gonna drown. No, these petty ass sharks, they pick him up with their mouth and just launch him into that window where they all can look at him, and he's still alive. And they're like, "Holy shit!" It cracks the window from how hard. I don't know how it didn't kill him immediately, or how he even didn't die, drowned before getting there. But it was a cool scene. And yeah, I think all three of the Deep Blue Seas, the CGI is the best. However, I like in this one, they kind of mix real life shark footage with the CGI. I think they used the shark footage where they could, and I think that helped a little bit. And but I just love that scene of the shark just like taking him right there and like show his friends, like, look, bitch, and they threw him in the window, breaking it. I love that. And then they, once the window breaks, the kind of crew hurries deeper and deeper, or trying to get up into the factory thing. And then you got LL Cool J with his parrot. And then like 3 sharks come in. And yeah, so I like that when you know how many sharks there is. That way you can like keep counting. Like, okay, how many we got? This many sharks left. And yeah, so sharks start towering through these guys as they're trying to make their way out. Fun little movie. This is a great film. I love watching it. Probably gonna watch it 5 or 6 more times. Not like today, but like I just really like it. Like every time I watch it, I'm like, damn, this is a good movie. Every time I watch it, it's great. Anything else to add there, Dwayne?
Yeah, just a couple little callbacks on it. When he gets the sharks grab Stargard, and he starts swimming towards the glass opening where the people could see the observatory area. It's kind of like in Jaws 3 where he's like, you know, what the hell is that? And it's a shark coming towards him. There's also a part where the shark wrangler, Thomas Jane, is trying to... He's in the water with a shark. I think there's something in the shark's mouth, and it's a license plate. And it was kind of like from the license plate from the original Jaws that they found in the shark's body, the tiger shark.
I didn't catch that.
Yeah, and then also at the beginning of the movie, there's some kids sailing, and the shark kind of jumps up through the screen on their catamaran type thing, or their little sailboat, whatever it is. And that was like Jaws 2, where all the kids were out sailing on their things. They had just the tarp bottoms and stuff, the cloth bottoms, and the sharks were Jaws was coming through. That kind of looked like Jaws 2 to me. So I just call a couple of other Jaws throwbacks in there. But just with it, yeah, I enjoyed it. There's some good kills. There's some unexpected kills. Not even counting Sam Jackson's kill. There's a couple unexpected. You think some of these people are survive, and then at the end they kind of don't. Yeah. But I really did enjoy the movie. And like I said, for a long time I thought this was my second favorite movie until I watched Meg. This is still my second favorite movie. Okay. I'm going to give this 8.1. Okay. 1/10 better than Meg, the original. But this is my second favorite shark movie.
Yeah, there's especially there at the end, you think one character is going to make it, and then, you know. So that was very surprising. I remember watching that the first time, I was like, damn. And then me and Taser rewatched it for the first time since I saw it in theaters. This was probably a year or 2 ago. I thought LL Cool J died for some reason, and then like when he lived, I was like, holy shit, he lived. I was like, motherfucker does really good in horror movies, don't he? You know, if I ever make a horror movie, I might have to kill him off, just cause you gotta die one time, right?
I'm in a horror movie hanging out with him because he always lives.
Yeah.
Of course, I'd be the guy that gets killed then.
Yeah. Alright, here are my pros and cons for Deep Blue Sea. Great cast. Fun film. Great shark action, great shark kills. Great story. Fun from start to finish. My cons! Some of the CG doesn't hold up, but it's not as bad as you think. Alright guys, I want to give Deep Blue Sea, I'm going to give it 9 Sam Jackson Snackies.